All right, today we're taking a look at the Camgear 8-foot jib crane. It's a pretty cool way to get really cinematic shots with your camera. Let's take a look. All right, so when you first install your camera on the jib crane, it's going to be front heavy, so the camera's going to lean down to the front. And what we want is the bar to be level or balanced. So wherever you put the bar, the camera stays at that position. So to achieve that, we're going to add some counterweights to the other side. I've got a 7.5 pound and a 2.5 pound weight here. I'm going to add them on the end, and this has already been figured out. That's where my camera balance is at. So wherever you leave the camera, if I bring it down a little bit and let go, it'll stay there. If I bring the camera up like so, to any position, it'll stay there. And that's what we want to get the most fluid and smooth movements out of the jib crane. And at that point, we can start, when it's fully balanced, all it takes is just a finger to move in any position. You can lightly press and move it to where you want. And that's where we can get the really smooth shots, like so. All right, let's see what kind of smooth shots we can get. All right, folks, so there you have it. Obviously, we can get some pretty smooth shots with this thing. The build quality on this is awesome. We've got the spots down here to add the weights, which makes it nice and easy just to pop some weights on to balance your camera. The part I didn't really show is the section here. If you take this nut out, you can pop this screw out, and then you have an ability to tilt the camera. If you look down there at the end there, you can see, so you can keep the camera pointed in the direction that you want to go. For me, it's a little bit more difficult to make the smooth shots of that, so I, for the most part, have kept it on the locked auto tilt by just putting that bolt back in. That way it tilts and it keeps level the whole time. Base plate, everything's all solid aluminum, handles nice rubber grip. Section here, if you want to come a little bit closer, we've got an anodized aluminum nut here to set screw, essentially, to tighten down to lock the tilting rod, and then these 2 screws right here to lock the pieces together. Everything's nice, and again, build quality is great. And then down at the end is the plate for mounting. And if you come underneath, you might not be able to see it. Multiple holes in here for mounting in different positions. So overall, absolutely love it. Definitely worth the money. And I've been able to get some really smooth cinematic shots that I haven't ever been able to get before, which got me excited. So definitely worth the money. I definitely recommend it. Check them out, Camgear. Take care.